And here we go. We're going to look at the TA977/PT. Generally, when they came, they basically was designed to be stored inside the accessory kit for the SB-22, which is your MX230. And basically, what it did was it fit inside, and basically transported it with your line pack. Here's your line pack. Here's your tone pack. Basically, these are the things you need, and we'll go ahead and pull this. And this is the adapter, the tone signaling. This is it right here. It's actually developed in the 1970s as the Army and everybody started getting portable automatic switchboards with dial capability to the field. They came up with this to give the lower echelon units of that SB-22s the ability to have access to a dial switch. And this is it right here. It's aluminum case. It actually clips on the side of an SB-22. We'll do that later. Holds a 9-volt battery. Piece of field wire connector right here, and actually plugs into the terminals on the back of the SB-22 labeled the emergency operator. And basically all this does is produce the touch tone tones. That's all it does. It doesn't do anything else. So go ahead and open it up. Opens up like this. It's spring loaded, so you open it up and it swings over. That piece swings like that, and it clips on the side of the switchboard, and that's how it basically works. And then you go ahead and when you want to dial a phone number. But the most important part is this right here. This is a trunk pack that you have to do it. I mean, it's looks like a line pack. It's different. The differences are it has a extra switch in it, so that when you pull the cord out, it actually goes off hook, which allows you to hold it off hook when you plug in there, and it appears onto a phone system as a telephone. It'll ring, the eye will drop, and if the switchboard is set up, you'll get your tones, and then you'll answer it by plugging in here, or once you plug in here, you pull the cord out, and it stays off hook. Like I said, this is SB-22 is designed to fit inside here. We'll go ahead and I'll shut down, and we'll hook the SB-22 up, and we'll go ahead and we'll actually make some phone calls. Okay, I got my SB-22 set up. I have the trunk card installed, and I have the TA955, the tone device hooked up to it. And I have a EE8 plugged into line pack number 1 to function as the subscriber. All these subscriber phones on here are set for local battery, even though this is actually a common battery card. Then this trunk card right here is actually plugged into my home phone, so I can actually call between there and my cell phone. So the first thing we'll demonstrate is we'll make a call from the cell phone into the switch, and I'll go ahead and we'll transfer it to the EE8 to simulate a call coming in and the person wanting to talk to a subscriber that's on a field phone. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll dial the SB-22, and there you go. You hear the audio alarm. The eye flashes. I'm going to go ahead and answer it. You can hear it ringing on my cell phone. So I'm going to plug in and answer it. Test 1, 2. Okay, got it on my phone. Now, the guy on the phone is going to tell me, hey, I need to talk to so-and-so. And I'm going to look at my thing and say, oh, he's down here at this position. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the trunk line out like this. And what this does is this basically puts the trunk card on hold. I'm going to take this, my operator cord, I'm going to plug into the EE8. I'm going to call him. Okay, calling him. He's going to answer. I'm going to tell him, hey, I got a phone call to you from so-and-so. He's going to say, okay. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull the operator card out. Plug that in there. Go like that. And guess what? Test 1, 2. The EE8 is now talking through the switchboard, through my home phone network, over the phone system to the phone right there. Now the only problem with this system set up like this is he can't really ring back to tell me when the phone call's done. So on occasion I'm going to have to plug into the the jack and right here and see if the phone call is still going on. Listen, say, hey, what's going on? Still talking? Okay. And I'm going to plug it right back in like that. Okay. Eventually, after that's going on long enough and he's done, we're going to go ahead and I find out the call's done. I'll go ahead and pull this, push that back on the line, and then we're back on hook, ready to receive phone calls. Okay, now I'll go ahead and demonstrate the this guy calling me, telling me, hey, I need to make an outside phone call. Can you dial a phone number for me? So how that operates is similar. So what he'll do is he'll pick his phone up. Ignore that. And he's going to call the switch. Okay, you can see he just called me right there. I'm going to take the operator cord, go like this. Tesla 2, hey, this is the operator, what do you need? Hey, this is the operator, what do you need? He's going to say, hey, I need to make a phone number, or a phone call to this number, an outside phone line. I say, okay, write the phone number down. Then I go ahead, and I'll go ahead. Since he can't do any dialing on here, I've got to do it for him. I'm going to take his cord right here, and we're going to plug in right there. And we just took the trunk card off hook. Oh, we got dial tone on this phone. And this phone, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to dial quick. One ring. Okay, the phone's ring when they answer it. On my cell phone. There we go, put on speaker. Operator's going to say, okay, here you go, the phone, the call's been made, the guy's going to talk. He's going to test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Talking on the E8 over all this through the phone system to the cell phone. Operator's going to say, okay, you got the call. The operator's going to unplug and go back to doing operator things, whatever he's going to do. He's talking back and forth, calling around and that. In the same situation here. You can't ring back, so the operator's just on occasion is going to have to plug into the and say, hey, is the phone call still going on? Monitor what's going on? Yeah. Back and forth till he finds it's done. When it's finally determined, he checks and sees the phone call's done. He goes ahead and he pulls the cord like this, and that hangs up the trunk card and it goes inside there. And that's pretty much it, pretty basic. It's possible to make a phone call. If you wanted to bring another party in, you could just patch in. So if you had one guy like this and somebody else wanted to come in on the call, you just go ahead and plug them in like this. So you could bring multiple parties in. The trunk card will also operate on a non-dial tone switch. So if you had a switchboard set up that didn't have dial tone on it, and you hooked up and you took this off hook, it would show a light on the operator console that, hey, this line, this trunk line is off hook, and answer it and do whatever he's got to do. That's a little problem we have, like get false rings. And that's pretty much how it works. Pretty basic system, pretty durable and sturdy. And I'd like to give a main thing I want to do is, like I said, I want to give a shout out to Pete at thesignalcenter.com. Awesome guy, awesome sites. Got SB-22 parts, TA-312 parts, anything you can think you need for your phone. He can pretty much get you in complete systems. Great guy, good price, will help you out anything you can. And that's it. Thanks for watching.